Welcome back, everybody. Derrick Sue, your East Oakland advocate. Well, things are getting tight. Food is expensive, and so this is a great opportunity since kids are out of school or getting out of school here. That you take some time to spend with your kids and helping them to understand some finances, and finances can be fun. And I'm going to make this fun. As you know, I'm doing a lot of growing back here. These are my tomatoes that I've started. And so today, what I'm going to do, we're going to uh, raise and grow some very common things that should be a staple in your home, namely the potato. And as you see, this potato, this is a seed potato. What I mean by seed, you see that there are growths from the eyes of the potato. And so I'm going to show you how to separate this out. And we're going to, today I just received my dirt finally. Right here you see the Miracle Grow. And then also I like to add in bone meal, because the bone meal adds in the real important additives for the potato to form. And you don't need a whole lot of room. And what I'm using are 20-gallon containers. These Home Depot HDX containers. You can use anything else, but with dirt, it doesn't have to be black color. It could be a clear container. But I like the black containers because then there's some um, continuance of what I'm doing with my hydroponics. And so what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to take the dirt from over there and also the bone meal. I'm going to fill this up about a third of the way and put a nice thick layer of bone meal for the potatoes. And then the first set of potatoes, the seeds will go in there, and we'll be showing you that. And then we're going to put another third of dirt and then create another layer of those potato seeds. And then same thing, bone meal, and then cover it up with dirt to the surface. And we won't be too worried about this other than just the normal watering until fall, when all of the plants that come up through the soil die back. Once it dies back, then you know that the potatoes are ready for harvest. But anyway, we're going to get started here, show you what we're doing. Okay, I'm going to show you how to prepare the potato seed or the seed potato for planting. And this is a russet potato that has just gone to seed, and you see all the sprouts. A lot of times you'll just break them off and still eat the potato. But when we plant this, we want to keep everything together. And so what we want to do, we want to have three of the nodules, three of these pointing upwards. And so we're going to cut the potato lengthwise, just like that, and expose the underside, because that's where the nutrients, that's where the roots are going to come out. And then we're going to plant this downside. But I'm going to soak this first in some water to kind of rehydrate this a little bit before we plant. So that's the first one. This is the second one. We have two nodules right here, and so I'm going to make one more cut because there's a little too much potato there, but the potato is actually going to disappear in the dirt and become the roots. It's the food for these plants, because we're going to plant these pretty deep. So again, I'm just preparing these, and I want to get nodules that are pointed upwards and try and have as much potato available as possible. So here's one also. This is pretty big, actually. And so we're going to just plant it like this. That's our seed, our potato seed. And then we're going to take what's left, the nodules up here, and you see underneath it's kind of aging out. But we're rehydrating. These parts here you can just throw away. And we want to have several of these. And so right here, let's see what else. We have some here. So we're going to so there's a potential potato plant right there. Here's the underside into the liquid. Also, I'm going to separate these out. So like so. And the final one. And what we're going to do, we're going to bury these. And so I'm going to show you how to set up a box. You can use any kind of box, even a reinforced cardboard box will suffice for growing the potatoes, because all we're going to do is about 90 to 120 days for the entire growth cycle. And then the plant's going to die completely back in the fall. And once it's died all the way back, that's when you want to harvest. So next thing up that we're going to do is set up the bedding for these potatoes. Okay, so we have our container. This is a 20-gallon container, and that is plenty big. I've drilled holes in the bottom. Hopefully you can see them. And what we're going to do, we're going to put fresh potting mix. I like using Miracle Grow, but you can use other potting soils. They all are pretty similar, pretty much do the same thing. I just picked this up this morning, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this, fill this up 1/3 of the way with the soil. Okay, and then I'm going to level it out here, kind of breaking up the clumps that are here, and just really smooth it out. There are some clumps. We don't want the clumps because that's going to affect your potato shape. If it hits those clumps, you know, that it can put a flat side on your potato. So be sure to feel the potting soil, break up the lumps as they come through, and then that way you won't have misshapen potatoes. But I'll be right back in just a moment. So the next thing that we're going to do is add the bone meal to the soil, and this ensures that the potato plant has plenty of nutrients to form new potatoes. So we're going to open this bag right now, and we're going to put a generous amount of product in here. Okay, I'm going to show you what it looks like now that I spread it all out. And it's just a generous amount, and that's all you have to do. And now I'm going to water it. So I'm going to water things, and then when I come back, we're going to start putting the potato seeds into the dirt. Okay, and now we're going to put the seed potatoes in place. So I'm just going to put a bunch of them in here, just like so. 3, 4, 5. So I put 5 of the potato seeds down, and now we're going to cover them up. We're going to go another third of dirt on top, which will be about 6 inches. Again, breaking up the clumps as you spread the potting soil evenly. And again, we're going to put the bone meal on top. Make sure you get a lot of it in the corners and along the edges, because that's what will leach down to cover everything below. But this will provide a lot of nutrients. This is ground up bone, and provides a lot of potassium to and calcium to the plant, the growing plant. So we're going to put our final seeds down, our potato seeds. And the reason why I need to put them over here away from where the others, the seedlings below are. And so anyway, this should be sufficient. And now we're going to, again, wet all the soil down. So after this, all we're going to do, we're going to wet everything down here, put the final top layer down, and then level everything out. So we'll be right back. Okay, so that's how easy it is for planting. And so this is already the only real maintenance that we're going to be doing is weeding and watering. If you want to have a companion crop with the potatoes, because it's going to take between 14 to 30 days for the potato sprouts to actually break through the surface. So this is an opportunity for you to double up on your crops, and a good crop to work with the potatoes, because right about the time that they're going to get significant size and significant growth, you'll be harvesting lettuce. I'm going to plant some iceberg lettuce here along with some red loose leaf lettuce, and by the time the potato plants get to about 8 inches, 10 inches tall, I'll be having salads. So this is a good opportunity to double up on what you can raise in your garden, and it's also fun for your kids to do the same thing, and they get to see the growth of plants and have the benefit of actually eating what they planted. Thanks for joining me today. Hopefully this helps you out on saving some money and having some fun with your kids this summer.